If you feel drained after every conversation with him, it is not just bad luck. It is a pattern. You are likely dealing with emotional immaturity. And the hardest part? He will never change. Most people miss these signs until it is too late. But you are here to learn the truth. Let's look at the 7 clear signs so you can stop wasting your time. Sign number 1 is the blame game. Nothing is ever his fault. Not really. If he is late, it was traffic. If he forgets, you reminded him wrong. Pay attention to this specific behavior. He twists reality to make you the villain. You start apologizing for his mistakes. That is a major red flag. An emotionally mature man owns his actions. An immature man hides from them. He cannot handle being wrong, so he makes you carry the shame. Sign number 2 is extreme defensiveness. Try giving him gentle feedback. Just once. Watch how he reacts immediately. Does he listen? Or does he attack? Here is the truth about defensiveness. It is a shield for a fragile ego. He hears criticism as a personal attack, so he fights back to protect himself. You walk on eggshells around him. You are afraid to speak your mind, because peace feels safer than honesty. That is not love. That is fear. Sign number 3 is the silent treatment. When things get tough, he disappears. He shuts down completely. No words. He uses silence as a weapon. This is where it gets interesting. He thinks ignoring you solves the problem, but it actually destroys trust. You are there getting wrong. Mature partners talk through conflict. Immature partners run away from it. He punishes you with his absence until you beg for his attention again. Sign number 4 is lack of empathy. Tell him you had a bad day. Watch his face closely. Really watch. Does he care? Or does he pivot? He might say, "Well, my day was worse." Your pain becomes a competition. He cannot sit with your emotions because he does not understand his own. Empathy is the core of connection. Without it, you are alone together. You feel unseen and unheard. And that loneliness hurts deeply. Sign number 5 is inconsistent effort. One week, he is perfect. Sweet. The next week, he is cold. Distant. You never know which version you get. This creates an addiction cycle. You chase the high of the good weeks. You ignore the low of the bad ones. Hope keeps you trapped in the loop. But here is the hard reality. Consistency is the bare minimum. Love should not feel like a roller coaster. It should feel like solid ground. Sign number 6 is inability to commit. Not just to a relationship label, but to plans, to promises, to growth. He lives entirely in the moment. Ask him about next month. See how vague his answers become. He avoids long-term thinking because responsibility scares him. You want a partner, a teammate. He wants a playmate, a fan. You are building a life. He is just passing time. Sign number 7 is jealousy and control. He gets upset when you have friends. He checks your phone secretly. He calls it caring. It is not. This is a crucial distinction. Insecurity looks like love sometimes, but it is actually possession. He fears you will outgrow him, so he tries to shrink your world. He wants you dependent on him because he cannot stand on his own. Healthy love encourages freedom. Now, let's talk about change. Can an emotionally immature man change? Technically, yes. Humans can grow. But practically, it is rare. Change requires deep self-awareness. It requires admitting fault, painfully. Most immature men refuse to do this. They think the problem is you. You cannot love him into maturity. You cannot fix his childhood wounds. That is not your job to do. You are his partner, not his therapist. Staying hopes for a miracle. Leaving chooses your peace. You deserve someone who shows up, someone who handles conflict with grace, someone who celebrates your wins, not someone who competes with them. Emotional maturity is a choice, and he has chosen not to make it. Do not wait for him to wake up. He might sleep through your whole life. Your time is too valuable for games. Your heart deserves safety. If you recognize these signs today, take a deep breath. You are safe. You now have the clarity you need. Trust your gut. It knows the truth. Share this with a friend who needs it. Sometimes we need outside perspective. Subscribe for more psychological insights. You are worthy of mature love.